Hi Mihir, welcome to Step 2026 and welcome to Potsdam.
Thanks a lot.
And we're talking AI movies today, right?
That's great.
You've been part of 1 Billion Follows Summit.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
It was a great experience, to be very honest. Actually, that was the first time that I got on the other side of the table. Being an agency owner, we usually develop AI commercials, short AI films, but this was a different challenge because this summit wanted a creator to be a part of it, not an agency owner. So I took a set of a creator. I created a movie, full-fledged movie, with Google tools of 7 minutes. It was a hell of a roller coaster ride.
Rewrite Tomorrow, isn't
Yeah.
that's the one that I've been watching just before that.
Yeah.
What was the idea behind that movie?
We actually, that competition had two themes. First was rewrite future, and second was autobiography of something. So you need to make a movie of around 6 minutes that should talk on either of two topics. So I chose rewrite tomorrow. The theme of the movie is that you can't rewrite tomorrow until you fix your past.
Do you think tools like AI can be helpful to to create movies about the future? So, what is the value of using AI in terms of creating a 6 minutes movie versus, for example, if you create something like that with the real humans?
I feel, to be very honest, even commercial movies are using AI now. They're not disclosing enough. Recently, one of the Tollywood movie, we saw Kling's watermark on one of the trailer shot. So
But isn't that like a failure for them to? First of all, why do they hide it?
Yeah, because they think that if they use AI, the perception would be, oh, they are using AI. It's not shot really. But to be honest, AI is so good now. If given a chance, I can make a 3-hour commercial movie with AI, with recent tools that has been introduced in the market. So trust me, in next 1 year, you will see commercial movies being made by AI. Actors and movies are going to be replaced soon, or they will use this AI to bring down the production cost by more than half of the amount what they actually spend at the moment.
What does a chance means to you? Meaning, if given a chance to you to create completely with AI, what does this mean to you? So what do you need? Is it to give you a chance to bring in additional value, additional creativity, or to bring in different worlds together? So basically the question is, what is that add value that AI brings into movie creation?
I'll say AI is the biggest disruption that would be happening and is happening in movie space, because now everybody can be an actor. Everybody can be a director. Before which AI came, there were Netflix, there were Bollywood, there were Hollywood. Certain industries were actually capitalizing the art of movie making. But after AI, everybody can be an actor. As I told you, I'm actually making a second movie. The name of that movie is Jump. I'm starring in that movie. And we are participating in AI Film Festival India with that movie. So if I can be an actor, I can actually play a stunt like Tom Cruise, understand what is the kind of budget that I'm playing in and what are the kind of budgets that MI movies are having to actually build universes, to build a certain kind of scale that they want to bring that emotion.
Well, I agree with you in terms of the potential, for sure. But I'd like to challenge the idea that everybody can be the same actor, the same director, and the same movie maker, because AI is proportional to to our own creativity, to our own
Absolutely.
intellectual
True.
ability. Correct. So that's the question to you to you would be: how do we use AI in movie creating without shame and to add the value, rather than to create a lot of content that a lot more noise versus something that can make a difference?
I feel if we are open enough to understand that we are actually building universes and imaginary creative universes where people can immerse into that universe for a certain duration of time, enjoy that story, enjoy that character, that's it. So
The storytelling is still a lot on the human side, and the creativity is on the
Absolutely.
human side, and how you. Let's start with this. How long does it take to create a 6 minutes movie with AI?
To be very honest, if you're making a very good commercial and very professional 6 minute movie, I'll say 30 to 45 days would be minimum, or either 2 months, I'll say, so that everything can be perfect. You need to make sure that story is perfect, emotions are perfect before actually playing in the canvas, right? Because if the emotions are not perfect, you'll get the visuals, but they would lack emotions.
How much does it cost?
Costs, to be very honest, that depends on the story and the complexity of the scenes that we are bringing to life, and the consistency. Consistency is somewhat solved with AI tools that are evolving with time, but I say the cost would be for 1 minute movie would go around 2000 USD, yeah, for minimum. If we are making a good movie that looks real, as I told you, the definition of AI movie is a good AI movie is if you see it twice and if you doubt was that made by AI, that's a good AI movie.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, there's nothing wrong in being absolutely open about AI created content, because I think it's if it's a good AI content, you actually have to be open about
Absolutely,
it,
you should be.
because that's your ability to create something great with AI. My question is more about does it really make sense? And where is that sense? You help me to understand. If creating a 1 minute movie with AI costs up to $200,000,
It's $2,000, yeah.
$2,000 you
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah,
So
Approximately, depending on the complexity of the script, yeah.
I think creating a great 1 minute content with humans on a certain location would probably cost the same. And does it still make sense to actually leave it to the humans, or where do you see AI adding value in that space?
I feel a smarter solution can be a good hybrid. Setting a green screen studio, setting 2-3 scenes with actors, but doing rest of the things with AI so that we can bring scale. I can take you to space, I can take back to Earth, then to hell, then to future with AI very easily. You can scale your movie. Movie experience is all about the scale that you see on screen, right? If it's very monotonous, if you don't see the variations, you'll feel bored.
Yeah, it's more about the value that you're adding,
Absolutely, yeah.
definitely with the tools that can bring in different realities together. I
Yeah.
think also that can bring in different creative ideas that are very difficult to implement in the real life, in the physical world.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's where probably the value is.
Absolutely. The cost would go, trust me, with the movie that I've made. If I would have made that movie in realistic sense, my budget would be 300% more. The kind of scale that I've chosen, the locations that I've chosen, the action choreography that I've chosen would cost me 300% more. Now imagine the kind of output that we're creating at what budget, and see the value that we're offering.
So where do you see this is going in like the next 2-3 years?
To be very honest, I feel that actors, influencers, movies, everything would be disrupted soon, because we'll have good AI actors coming soon with new names, new persona, new AI influencers coming soon with new names, new persona. We'll be having new AI movies coming soon, so that people would create different universes. So that, as in, YouTube bought an era where everybody can be a creator, right? Me and you can be a creator. We actually got a platform on which we can showcase our skill. In the same manner, the Netflix of future is about to come in next 6 months, I feel.
When it comes to coming back to that interesting contest during the 1 billion followers summit, so how many participants were there who were already creating AI movies, what we call a movie, a commercial?
For sure, I don't know the exact number.
Approximately,
Yeah.
what do you think?
More than 10,000 for sure, because the platform was humongous. Google was supporting it, and the prize money was crazy. It was $1 million USD. So I feel that was a great opportunity for someone to showcase a talent on a platform that would give him a global exposure that no other platform could ever offer him.
Where can we watch those movies? Are they uploaded into one space somewhere?
Yes. Some of the movies are uploaded on 1 Billion Summit website,
Uh-huh.
and some are on YouTube as well. Lily was the movie which won the award.
Lily is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
That one.
That won the award, yeah.
What was the movie about?
That movie was actually about a guilt-centric psychological drama
Uh-huh.
in which a man, by mistake, had an accident. And in that accident, one doll was left from the family, carried that doll with him, and slowly and gradually that doll persuades that man to commit the kind of crime that I have actually made. And so it was called sort of an emotional drama. Still, I'll tell you, that movie won. That movie didn't have any real human characters. So that is the point I'm making. That was a sort of an semi-animated movie. So if we can accept animated movies,
So they created characters.
yes,
They were not
created-
human. There was a totally new sort of type of characters.
No, it was sort of like a 3D animated movie.
Mhm.
So a 3D animated character,
Mhm.
so cartoonish character that they created. So that is what I felt. Without human faces, if they can take this game to the next level,
Yeah.
understand if you take humans to that game, what is the bar that we can actually take this game to?
Yeah, I understand. So are you inspired to invest a lot more into movie making?
Absolutely, yes.
So and I know, like for example, the whole content space, AI content space, has got so many directions, right? Do you see any future of like podcast making with AI? With AI?
Absolutely, yes. So what we can do is, as I told you, hybrid solution would be the best solution for doing a podcast, because you can always do a podcast in Hawaii, sitting at the beach. So that
If it adds value, do you agree?
Absolutely.
If it doesn't add any value, because podcast is more of a conversation, and the insights, I think, make more sense than where it was sort of
Absolutely.
recorded. I mean, it depends on the format for sure, but
FOMO and the topic. If the topic is serious, you can have certain background. You can play around with things where you can show immersive visuals of you showing something that is been talked about. If you're talking about something, if I can show the same thing visually, people will be more keen to, okay, I would love to see this, I would love to experience this, because they are experiencing the same thing about which we are talking at the moment. So that would actually add value.
interesting. So let's explore what's going to happen. But I am all over supporting, the creativity that matters, and the creativity that
Absolutely,
brings
yes.
an additional value to a creative mind as well. And I think AI works especially because the creative minds are usually quite unstable in how they deliver and consistently deliver, high quality ideas and content, etc. But when it comes to AI doesn't have moods, right?
Absolutely. And
Yes.
to be very honest, I'll give you my perspective.
Yeah.
I'm a big Iron Man fan. So I'll say I believe in that concept. Tony Stark was Iron Man, and the suit was his armor. What we still believe is that the Iron Man suit is Iron Man. No. Without Tony Stark, that suit is nothing. So it's all about AI. We all are Tony Starks, and the suit that we are making is AI. That is actually scaling the kind of potential that we have, so we can grow from 10x to 100 faster. But without us, it's of no use.
That's a great message to wrap up this conversation. Thank you very much, Mihir. It was nice meeting you, and
Likewise.
thanks for bringing that topic of AI movies. I'm personally very, very excited, and hopefully I'll be able to see a pinch of it next year at the 1 Billion Summit when they're bringing in,
Absolutely.
because they are repeating that
Yeah,
concept.
they would be repeating, and the movies would be much more crazier,
I guess so.
and the tools are getting crazier as
Yeah,
well.
I guess so. Yes. Interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
That was
likewise.
lovely. Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.